Hello, my name is Ted Mokantine, and this is my fifth video in my series, An Introduction into Chess. Previously, we have talked about how the king can move one in any direction that it so pleases, and how the queen can move in as many squares in any direction as it pleases, how the bishop moves in a diagonal, and the rooks move horizontally and vertically. We've also talked about how the tricky pawn moves up one or two squares, and how the pawn takes diagonally. The only piece we have not covered so far is the knight. As you can see, there are four of them on the board. Each side has two. The knights are very tricky to actually move because they're the one that requires the most calculation to figure out where it's going. Unlike all of the other pieces, the knights can jump over other pieces. So, in the beginning of the game, you can move any of your 8 pawns, or you can move one of your 2 knights. There are a total of 10 pieces that you can actually move. So in this position, if white wanted to, he could move his knight. Let's say white wanted to move his knight right here. He would end up moving his knight up 2, so if we go 1, 2, and over 1. So it could go either this square right here, or this square right here. And white has moved his knight to this C3 square on this grid. As you can see, the knight has moved up 1, 2, and over 1. And it is always going to form this L shape. Knights will always move in an L. And you can also do it a different way as well. If you wanted to, you could think of it as going over 1 and then up 2. You're still going to get the same result, over 1 and up 2. And you're still going to get the knight on that square. So the knights and the pawns are the only pieces that can move in the beginning of the game. Knights will end up taking the exact same way that they move. They're just going to go up 1, 2, and over 1, and they will take the piece. Although knights can jump over other pieces, they cannot end up landing on a square that they already control. So, for instance, the knight cannot move here in the beginning of the game because there's a pawn on that square, and you cannot take your own pawns. But he can move forward, or if you wanted to, you could wait for the pawn to move and then end up moving the knight forward. The knights are very tricky pieces, so I hope that that this video helps you understand the knights more. Thanks for watching.